Oh boy. I have something to talk about in terms of Ken Berry, Dr. Boz, and Dr. Berg. Let's get into it. Welcome everyone to my very humble channel. Yo, tonight was weird because I got sent videos and screenshots of big influencers saying now what I've been saying for freaking 10 years plus, and that is fasting is garbage. It's garbage. Fasting is so bad for you on levels and ways you don't understand. But not only that, they also said that cheese was inflammatory, but they were pushing cheese, you see? And I think it's great that people can change and they can evolve. That is great. But I have been saying this for 10 plus years. Stop eating cheese. It's super inflammatory if you're getting constipated and bloated and mucousy or loose stool on cheese, which it is a fungus. And so many of you have candida and yeast overgrowths and all this kind of foolery. But let's get back to that fasting, right? Oh, and before I insert, which I already did, foot into mouth, it was not Dr. Boz, but rather Dr. Bright and Ken Berry. I haven't done a anti-fasting video in so long. And people often are like, why are you always speaking negatively? And I'm like, no, there are gems of great information with the complaining, which is the opposite of what I'm saying. If I say don't eat cheese, then eat something that's not pro-inflammatory. If I say stop fasting, that is because, well, you're losing out on balancing your electrolytes. You're balancing on giving substrate for your body to have energy, and most of all, vitamins and minerals. Make it make sense. Somehow, Mr. Dr. Fungus came along, scammed everybody. Like, we're just constantly scammed by people who've got like authority, right? I've got this degree. And then they'll pop on and then they'll spew a bunch of nonsense that sounds illogical. Like, people went through the whole fasting phase, and I'd say to people, do you have your kids fast? Are your kids skipping breakfast? Well, no. Then why are you doing it? Make it make sense. A lot of people don't understand what actually happens, the mechanism behind fasting all night, not breaking the fast, and then continuing on fasting while going and doing cardio and going to drop your kids off or going to work. What? Why are doctors like Dr. Berg and Dr. Boz and Ken Berry, why are they now saying that fasting may not be a good idea? A lot of you still do not understand that gaining weight and losing weight is not about calories. Going through autophagy and cellular cleanup is not about fasting. The mechanism behind not eating is kind of worrisome because a lot of you have already blood sugar dysglycemia, blood sugar is bouncing. You're toxic. Your liver's not performing as it should. You're filled with parasites. You've got leaky gut. The microvilli on your small intestine is broken off. You've got heavy metals. We are not hunter-gatherers. We're really not. We're modern humans. And we're toxic. So the body is constantly under stress. So you go 16-hour fast. You get up You don't break the fast. You don't eat anything, but you just go, 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 go. So the body's not getting what it needs to handle the daily modern human stress. For example, weak gut wall, you're not absorbing sodium, potassium, magnesium very well. You're doing a carnivore and ketogenic diet where you're already losing so much fluid via the kidneys, so that you're going to need that meat in the morning. For example, like pork. If you have bacon in the morning or pork belly bacon, you're going to get a little potassium and a little sodium in that meat, plus amino acids, plus the fat, which is going to slow down digestion, and you're going to get a nice flow of proteins, fats, and minerals into your body, so your body does not literally continue to hemorrhage fluids on a carnivore or ketogenic diet while going through dysglycemia and urinating all the time. A lot of people don't realize they urinate more than the average person eating carbs. You just are dumping freaking fluid all the time. Fasting on different levels creates problems down the road. If you want to fast, you should fast only if you're having an inflammatory response to something like food poisoning or a histamine response or a rash or something where you're like, I ate something, I don't know what happened. Fast. But that's it. 24-hour fast. And that's only if you don't have severe dysglycemia, hypoglycemia, or thyroid problems where your hair's falling out, because that's going to make it worse. Even that 24-hour fast. They're telling people, maybe fasting isn't a good idea. Somebody sent me a thing that said, Dr. Berg said, it's not about how little you eat, it's the quality of food. That is true. It is about the quality and the timing and the type of food according to your individual DNA, your individual epigenetics, not what Linda, Sue, Bobby, Mindy on the internet is doing, or your neighbor who did so well on carnivore. That's garbled nonsense. It's about you as an individual, and can your body handle or be equipped to handle certain things, like not taking any electrolytes over years, or not getting into ketosis because your protein's too high. Yeah, don't fast. Fasting's going to aid you. It's going to take from a lot of parts of the body. Basically, when you skip that breakfast, your body instantly has to go into damage control, like gluconeogenesis, to raise your blood sugar and try to stabilize energy by breaking down proteins in your skin, like your collagen under the skin, your bone marrow, reproductive organs or system. Yeah. People start aging. They look haggard fasting. And they can compromise their gallbladder. They never look like they've gone through some anti-aging, friggin' keep your muscle, keep your sanity and sleep and hormones in order. Every once in a while, somebody show a picture of, I fasted for 12 years, thank God, because this is what I look like now. That ain't you. I'm sorry. Mr., Paul Revere over there, he has nothing to do with you. Most people that I coach have metabolic derangement, and anything offsetting it is putting people in worse crisis of a thyroid issue or worsening hypoglycemia. Food is not bad, my people. It's actually quite amazing. It's amazing to get into ketosis or balance your blood sugar or give you the minerals that you need, the selenium that you need for the thyroid, depending on the meat. It's always going to be about your hormones and your gut health and then your lifestyle, not about calories. So stop fasting. Stop believing in the tooth fairy called autophagy. Yes, because most people never reach it, and it's something you cannot measure. Anywho, I gotta edit this and relax. My Instagram is Stephanie Ketogenic. My Facebook fan page is Stephanie the Business Person. My dog is flopping from his little bed to the floor in a camper where the whole thing shakes. My barn is almost done. The guys, I found 2 new really great builders are going to fix my house. And then I need a little vacation from Tennessee because, like, I haven't gone anywhere, done anything, seen anything, and it's time for a new experience outside of horses, business, researching, and animals. And I'm out. Peace. Oh, if you need a consultation, go to stephanieperson.com. Or if you want to join my course page where I cover all 3 diets, teach you about them electrolytes, and how to balance your blood sugar. And I'm out.